So why should a supplier attend Diversity Alliance for Science? It's really because it's the one place that if corporations focused on what we do and what we specialize in. So category managers, people that are attending are focused in what we do. And it's very rare to come to a conference and I'm going to have the actual category manager who looks at discovery research. So that's who I'm speaking to. That makes it worthwhile for me. Additionally, you have people coming from the corporations. It's really important to me to know where they're going with their research so I can continue to develop products and services that are going to support them. So it keeps me really in touch with the business units.
You know, for us, we assume it takes between 24 to 48 months to connect, validate, and then get an opportunity at some business. So this is that opportunity, that checkpoint at each year to see, are we moving the ball to where we both want it to be? And since we're talking to decision makers, we get real information back versus people who are very busy with their own work and they're trying to fit us in. This is some direct contact that we can enjoy and move forward with.
As a supplier, this conference is one of the best opportunities to meet your counterparts in the industry and to meet people on the supplier side who you can partner with, to meet corporations from a procurement perspective, from supplier diversity perspective. We get a sea of people and we can triangulate relationships and start to leverage those relationships so that as we can navigate these big corporations, we now have advocates within them. I don't get that from any other conference.
I get to know Anne on a personal level, and our company gets to meet her face to face, and it really is all about relationship building.
If you go to other organizations, other conferences, you might be interacting with folks who work in the finance industry or the automotive industry, but all of us work in life sciences. So whether you and I work in the same industry or same area of the industry, we still get what the other does. Like, I understand that if someone works in 3D animation, video production, like, I can see how we can potentially connect or how I can potentially help others. And I think that's different versus, say, some of the other conferences where you're just mixed across. The only thing you have in common is the fact that you're a woman-owned business, rather than we're all life sciences, so we all understand where one another fit within kind of the life cycle of a product.
So most of the time, the corporation does not have a big representation of diverse employees. So they are not really understanding and having representation of the market that they serve. By having diverse suppliers, they can get personal insight, and only diverse suppliers can provide that because you are reflecting the marketplace. So to me, it's a no-brainer.
It's ensuring that corporations really understand from a small supplier perspective the challenges, but also at the same time, it's for the suppliers, and we learn from one another to understand how can we continue to grow, build our capacity, and there's a lot of partnering that's done.
What I like about the forum here is that it's a small group of people who have been pre-qualified to be able to work together. So we're not searching through thousands of people. It's a small select group, and we have the time to hear each other and understand what our needs are.
You're not going to get business at your first meeting. This is an investment, and it's an investment, and if you invest the time and the energy and make the commitment, the business relationships will come, and then the business will come. And it truly becomes a partnership.
I would recommend that somebody coming, again, as Sam said, use this as an opportunity to get to know people and to get to really listen to a wide range of organizations. You will find something here that will apply every year, so I'd make the investment.
We usually bring 3 or 4 colleagues every year, and my advice to them and to myself is, think about what you need to learn here. Think about what questions you need to ask that are going to help us when we go back home. Don't focus necessarily on trying to get an RFI or an RFP here. Focus on what you need to know, and I'll tell you what, there are real conversations here. People are accessible. I think the word access is an important consideration. If you're hesitant about coming here, you have access here, and this is probably one of the places that you can absolutely count on that people are going to answer those difficult questions.
Participate in everything you can. So participate in the matchmaking. Become a member. Membership provides additional benefits. It allows you to participate in the mentoring program, the supplier mentoring program, which is really a good program. And all these things, go to all the events. Go to the workshops that are of interest to you. Do every single thing you can to make the most out of it.
Come with an open mind. An open mind related to the number of people that you can meet, the fact that this conference is a little different from others. Come being aware that there's going to be a very high level of energy that you may not have become accustomed to. So don't want you to be shocked at that. But also be aware that the people that you're going to meet or can meet can often be decision makers. Quite often we go to conferences and we meet with people who will say, sign up on my website, and we know where that goes. But at this conference, you really can meet decision makers. So come ready, come with your A game.
So be prepared. Look at the list in advance and target who you want to meet. Get to know what those companies are developing and what their supply chain needs are, so that you have a very focused discussion when you meet them.
It's very cost effective, and I forgot the most important, all this in a very, very fun environment.
Folks, here's why you need to join. First and foremost, it's the organization itself and what it's rooted in. Its mission really is at the root of delivering for suppliers. It was started for you as a supplier to be able to do business with those in the life sciences industry. It has been built on a platform that then allows you to take full advantage of the networking opportunities, of the educational opportunities, at the opportunities to broaden your perspective, at the opportunities to do business with other suppliers like you, and ultimately and potentially with a corporation that you are targeting. If that's not enough, come and experience what we call our secret sauce. It's out there, and you'll have a blast, more fun here than you will at any other conference.